in a second, but what then kept you with the sport? Was it just that you had to do something? You had to be...
It started because I was forced.
Okay. But you obviously got a passion and interest for it, and then...
But I won my first race. My very first race, I was in a big old day chair with, like, you know, cushioning and the whole 9 yards, circa 1976, which was about when I started. And I won my first race, and I beat all the boys. And I was hooked.
What about you, Rob? I'll jump back over to this end. I mean, all the different sports that you've done, and especially with the sledge hockey, what kept you to continue with it then and want to continue to play?
For me, like I said, I love challenge. And going to the national team, like on my local team, I was the big fish in the small pond. Going to the national team, I was the small fish in the big pond. So I knew I had a lot of room for growth. And hockey has always been a passion of mine. So yeah, it's just the love of the game, and finding something that you enjoy and just taking it as far as you can.
Carl?
Yeah, for myself, you know, I should mention that I also have done other sports as well. I've done wheelchair basketball and I've done wheelchair racing. Those are things that I tried at a young age as well, along with the sledge. But basically, the sledge hockey really had my heart because I'm just like any other Canadian kid, any stereotypical Canadian kid. I looked forward to going to practice every single Saturday. I loved it. You know, once I got over the fact that I wasn't going to play on skates, that this was my hockey, I relished the opportunity to skate on the ice every single week, and would go to school and tell all my friends about tournaments I was going to, and everybody was considering me an athlete, and it didn't matter that I was disabled. And once I saw the opportunities, the things that could come from that, like the Team Ontario junior national team, and then right up until the men's national team, it just made me more and more hungry to play and to do things on and off the ice, to improve myself and create that life for myself, because I knew that every bit of work that I put in would be worth it in the end.
Anthony, same for you. I mean, you're the younger of the panelists, but you said you don't want to just sit on the couch and eat potato chips.
Exactly. Like in the sense of like the hockey, when I was younger, I didn't really like hockey. I actually hated it because I was dragged to watching my brother's practices, and I didn't like to go. And then recently, like a couple years ago, I started to really love the game and really understand why I loved it so much. I hopped on the ice, took my helmet off, and felt the breeze through my hair, and just boom, loved it. Scoring goals and all that. It's the matter of loving something so much that you can't really you can't describe it. Like I'm trying to describe it, I just can't do it. You just have to go and try. I loved it. Just being able to obviously not skate. Same thing as Carl. When I was younger, I wanted to skate, couldn't do it. It just doesn't happen. I'm just able to no. So I tried sledge and just loved it. Just being able to have that freedom of pushing yourself, stick handling the puck, shooting, scoring, peeking out the goalie, just that whole thing. I don't know.